What's going on, guys? Gregory Scott here. So today we're going to make some pushing gains and cover new push-up variations. Now, some people call these push-ups Hindu push-ups, some people call them dive bomber push-ups, but it doesn't matter what you call them, it's still gains. So without further ado, let's get to it. Alright guys, so welcome to another edition of Making Ultimate Gains with Greg. So in today's video we're going to cover under the fence push-ups. And I'm pretty sure I'm the only one that calls them that. I haven't heard anybody else call them under the fence push-ups. Most people call them Hindu push-ups or dive bomber push-ups, but it's all the same. And you'll see why I call them under the fence push-ups in a second. So the benefits of under the fence push-ups are many, and that's the reason why I'm making this video. So you know I was going to give you guys exercises. They're going to push you, they're going to challenge you, they're going to take you to that next level. They're going to make you focus, work on your breathing, work on that full body control, and like I always say, just high bang for your butt exercises. So exercises you put a lot into, and in result, you get a lot out of. So this movement is going to work transitional strength, it's going to work your shoulders, it's going to work your pushing strength, of course. It's going to work isometric strength in the whole entire upper body if you do it a certain way that I'm going to show you. It's going to work your core, it's going to make you focus on your breathing, just your whole entire body. So it's an amazing exercise to add to your toolbox of gains, and it's just overall gainful. Alright guys, so this is not like a crazy advanced complex movement at all. So even if you're a beginner level, if you can do a good 15 to 25 push-ups and you're good for this movement. 15 to 25 good clean form push-ups, right? So beginner can do this, intermediate and advanced. And just like everything else, you can always progress, or you can always regress or progress the movement. Secondly, so if you have a set of paired lets, you can use that to enhance the movement. It'll allow you to get a deeper range of motion. It'll allow you to get good forward extension, but if you don't have a set of paired lets, that's fine. You can use a pair of dumbbells. If you have like push-up handles, you can use that. And even if you don't have that, you can just use your hands. And I'll show you how to do that as well. And if you don't have hands, then you can just do some squats or something. So 10 to 20 push-ups, then whatever equipment you have available to you. That's all you need. Once you have that, then you're ready to make gains. All right, so there's really three main parts of this movement that we're gonna focus on, okay? So there's just the under the fence portion, there's that extension forward, and then there's just a matter of keeping your core tight. Those are the three main points that we wanna focus on. All right, so I'll show you a couple of reps. I'll show you how it looks. All right, so of course, starting in a good push-up position, always hollow body, glutes flex, toes pointed. I'm gonna be here. So I'm here, under the fence, I'm extending forward, and I'm coming back. Deep range of motion push-up, under the fence, extending forward, keeping my core tight, and I'm coming back. All right, so the reason I call them under the fence push-ups, as you can tell, is because my body is taking an angle under this fence, then I'm coming back, right? So imagine if there's like a fence right here. Imagine there's an imaginary fence and you don't want to hit the fence. So, if I come like this, if I take this angle, I'm gonna hit the fence. If I come under here and then I don't take the exact same motion back, I come here, I'm gonna hit the fence, and that's just not the motion that I wanna achieve. The motion I wanna achieve during this movement is down, I'm extending forward, and then the same way that I came down, I wanna come back up, all right? So the same angle I came down, I'm here, I wanna come back up. I don't wanna touch that fence the whole entire time. So like if you have a workout partner, if you have somebody that can like hold their hand here or hold a stick here, or that could help out, or if you're by yourself, you can just record yourself. But you should just get used to that motion of going under the fence, coming back up, especially when you get to those later reps when you get tired. Don't cheat yourself, keep that same range of motion. Okay, so that's the first part of the movement, just going under the fence. The second part is the extension, right? So when I come under the fence, like depending on how far forward I extend, that's gonna make the movement more challenging. So if I come under the fence and I extend way out here, if I extend my body way out here, that's gonna be a super challenging movement. That's almost like simulating like a 90-degree push-up out in this position, right? But yeah, so depending on what level you're at, you can extend further forward, but yeah, just by simply shifting your weight forward and making sure you keep that hollow body, that's gonna change the movement for you. Okay, so first part of the move, we have under the fence. Next, when we're here, you could just come from here and go into the push-up, but you want to challenge yourself more, you can extend all the way forward, right? So you can come here, really get that full extension forward, and then you still coming back. All right, and notice my feet when I do that. There's two ways you can do it. It doesn't matter. You can either come here and you can like walk the feet. You can do that motion, or you can drag them. Whichever one, it doesn't matter, but just make sure that you're keeping a good hollow body and make sure that you're taking that same angle under the fence. So the last point that we want to focus on, and this is crucial, is just keeping our core tight throughout the entire movement. So for some reason, like if you search dive bomb push-up or Hindu push-up tutorial, you'll see people, they'll come in the movement and they'll do it like this. When they extend, they'll just completely like sag their core like this. And I don't understand the reason behind this, but you'll see so many videos that do this. I don't know why people do this. I don't know what they're trying to gain from that, but that's just negative gains. So we want to make maximum gains. So as I come down, so how the push-up looks. So I'm under the fence, getting a full range of motion. I'm keeping my core tight. I'm never sagging here. I always want to create hollow body and full body tension. So I'm here, I'm extending forward as far as I can, coming back under that fence and pushing up. And of course, making sure I'm breathing. So that's a clean rep. All right, so that's the 3 parts of the movement. So just under the fence, getting that full extension forward and then keeping the core tight. I'll show you one more time. All right, so I'm here, good push-up position. So here's my fence right here, right? So I'm coming under the fence. I'm fully extended forward above that fence. I'm coming back, then I'm up, all right? And whoop, there it is. All right, wait a second, not whoop, there it is yet. So now I wanna show you just 2 ways that you can progress the movement. So like I said, if you're a beginner all the way up to advanced, you can really challenge yourself with this movement, okay? So here's like an example of a set that you could do, right? So, at first I would just come in here, I was extending forward, then I was coming back. But then you can start adding some isometric holds and really get some timer attention to the upper body. So, and here's just like an aside. For all you that are asking me like, how do I get big arms? How do I add mass? Like, this is how you do it. Time under tension and just challenging yourself, just going out of your comfort zone, making things harder, right? So here's what you can do. So you can come here in this under the fence push-up, extend forward as far as you can and hold for like 5 to 10 seconds. So, I'm talking during this movement and, maybe I'm making it look easy, but once you do this, I promise you, you're gonna feel it greatly, right? So just adding time and attention to your reps, adding that good static hold, that's gonna build some good strength for you and, aesthetics too, if that's what you're into, right? So you can come here, you can go for a push-up, extend forward as far as you can, hold for 5 seconds, and then come back. Come here, extend forward, hold for 5 seconds, and come back. And I promise you that's gonna be work, and I always want you guys to get thinking. I always want you to be creative with this. So here's just another example of something you could do. You could come here, you could extend forward for 5 seconds, come back, then you could go right into an L sit, hold that for 5 seconds, come back into a push-up, under the fence push-up, hold for 5 seconds, come into an L sit, hold for 5 seconds. So just getting creative with it. That's what it's all about, challenging yourself. So another way you can challenge yourself is you can use a box. You can use elevation so you can get a really deep angle. And this is universal, right? So just come in here. If I have parallettes, I can come back and get a really deep height, so now my angle is gonna be insane. It's gonna be crazy. I'm coming all the way down, my fence is right here, I'm extending forward, and I'm coming back the same way that I came. Right, so I'm here, coming under the fence, I'm extending forward, keeping that good tight hollow body, and then I'm coming back the same way that I came, right? So just yet another way that I keep gains, and of course, make sure you're breathing. All right, and then last, I said I was gonna show you how it would look if you don't have parallettes, or if you don't have dumbbells, it'll look just like this. So I like to turn my wrist out just because you have to have some pretty insane wrist mobility to shift all your weight forward. But yeah, it's the same concept. Here's my fence. I'm just coming down. I'm extending forward. I'm keeping a good tight core. Then I'm coming back up. All right, so I'm here, extending forward, either walking my feet or sliding them, holding, breathing, and I'm coming back up. All right then, truly, whoop, there it is. All right, so I just want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video. Thank you for taking steps to better yourself. I hope you just, keep it going, keep moving forward, keep getting that 1% better every day. So as always, spread the gains with a friend. Make sure you're not just watching the videos, but actually applying it. Everything you're learning, just add it to your big gains toolbox and just go on and make ultimate gains, all right? So again, like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you want to, spread the gains with a friend. And as always, have a gainful day.